Well, hello there. I'm Brian Shota, and I'm a senior director responsible for SP Architectures. And I'm really excited today to give you a SP networking overview. After today's session, you'll be able to, number one, articulate key trends and needs in the SP market. Number two, you're going to be able to identify new revenue streams. And number three, you'll be able to identify transformation in the industry. So as we think about SP networking, what I want you to do is to first take a step back and think about the environment around us. And when we think about architectural change, when we think about the types of tools that we need to build that are relevant for our service provider customers, we first think about what are our end users looking to do? How are they looking to change the way that they consume services that our SPs are going to deliver not only today but into the future? And everything that you see here, the one unifying factor is that everything is very contextual. It's context aware. And when you think about not only the future of where networking is going and the role that our service provider customers can play in terms of the offers they deliver into the market, everything is going to come back to, can they deliver rich context-aware capabilities, whether they're performance and scale-driven or whether there are some unique service attributes. And so just think about that context as we get started. So some of the megatrends and implications for service providers. Let me first start with probably the number one item that comes up in every service provider customer conversation, and it's around where am I going to find my new sources of revenue as I go forward. So the ability for us to talk about those new services, whether it's the shift from a mobility standpoint from 4G to 5G and being able to offer very, very rich service capabilities because of the performance attributes that we can now deliver through the network as an innovation platform. Number two, the connectivity to the cloud. All of our customers are delivering service capabilities to enterprises, to public safety organizations, to governments across all countries. Their ability to provide unique capabilities in terms of how they connect those customers to multi-cloud environments is not only critical, it's table stakes. You're going to see in this domain more customers looking to take applications and move them closer to their customers. And these could be for performance reasons, like applications that are very latency sensitive or very specific service offers that they want to deliver to maybe a public safety environment. But our customers are making those shifts because they want to make not only their offers more relevant, but they want to provide just a much richer experience than they can today. And using the network as the platform to drive that innovation in those applications, be able to operate at peak performance is really the role that we can play at Cisco. And the last two around traffic growth and flat budgets, clearly our service providers are struggling with how they can not only increase their investments, but think about how they can sustain the investments that they're making while at the same time seeing just exploding traffic growth. And so when we think about our customers and how we can help them, it's a lot about how we can balance creating unique opportunities for them in terms of how they think about not only traffic growth, but how they can think about monetizing new services and the architectures that follow that. So that brings us to some of these service provider discussion themes. And when we get into conversations with customers, number one, we're talking about some of the critical next generation building blocks of hardware and software. Automation is pretty much showing up in every conversation. not only from an OpEx saving perspective, but automation to drive the ability for our customers to drive new sets of services to their end users at a time and a place that their end customers choose. And automation becomes a really nice vehicle to do that. And I mentioned some of the challenges that our customers are seeing in terms of the trending between flattish revenues and exploding traffic growth. And that gives us an opportunity to talk about some really, really unique architectural evolutions in terms of how we can help our customers develop, build, and deploy much more scalable architectures that allow them to continue to sustain their investments into the infrastructure, but at the same time provide all of the benefits that they want to be able to garner so that they can deliver the next set of rich offers into the market. And when you take this a step further, our customers believe that if we can help them drive differentiation and innovation into the specific service offers that they're bringing into the market, we know that that gives them the best chance to not only be successful, but to be able to take their business to the next level of engagement with their end users. Simplification is a major, major theme because a lot of what you're going to see in this domain is a lot of antiquated tooling that our customers are using to manage the infrastructures of today. But as we think about the challenges and how we overcome them in the future, how we deliver innovation in terms of how we simplify the consumption of our offers for our service provider customers so that they can not only react quicker, but they can proactively drive a much different experience in how they engage with their end customers. And lastly, it just has to work. The ability that we can deliver peace of mind for our customers, whether we're talking about architectural evolutions, software innovations, if we can't drive peace of mind for how our customers can not only relax at night knowing that the offers that we're giving them are not only rich in the way that they can operate in a much simpler fashion, but provide those rich capabilities to end users, really sets Cisco apart. So let me shift quickly to talking about some of the foundational elements of our strategy. And it's really broken up into these four main building blocks. And I'm going to start at the upper left with mass scale. And mass scale is about providing the high-performance hardware and software building blocks that allow our customers to be able to scale up to really incredible amounts of not only capacity but service scale. The second building block around automation is really giving our customers the ability not only to automate a lot of the tasks that today are very manual, and really when you get into a lot of these manual functions, you're getting into domains of human error. And so our ability to help our customers take a lot of those manual mistakes, create software-driven automation capabilities around that. But like I said, automation really becomes very, very interesting for customers when you can take those same principles and apply them to the way that they deliver rich services to their end users and be able to create new monetization opportunities. The third one is around trusted and secure infrastructure. And with all of the threats and security threats that we see in the marketplace today, the ability for us to drive a conversation around secure infrastructure is more critical than ever. And then the last building block, as I'd mentioned, is around simplicity and the innovation that we can drive in how our customers consume our offers in a much more simple way, but be able to provide rich capabilities to them, but in a way that is vastly more simple than they have today, really empowers our customers to be able to drive really, really unique offers that they can drive into the marketplace. So if I take this a step down and think about mass scale networking and some of the very critical elements, it starts with silicon, and we continue to provide the most diverse set of silicon in the industry. Our system portfolio is the most diverse. And so when our customers come to us and they talk about different places that they want to deploy services and technology, we've got the widest breadth of system capabilities. And we've got one unifying operating system that spans all of that. And that makes our architectural conversation much more consumable for our customers, because as we think about how we can help our customers mass scale into the future and what some of these new designs are going to look like, the ability to provide common building blocks of hardware and software become more critical than ever. In analytics, I will get into in a little bit more detail on the next slide, but analytics and our ability to give real-time visibility to our customers about how the infrastructure is performing, how their customers and what type of experience they're getting, and to provide that through rich dashboards is not only more critical than ever, but it's an opportunity for our customers to create an engagement with their end users that's unparalleled and nothing we've seen before. And that's very, very exciting. So when you think about the dashboarding capabilities, analytics, and automation, it's really in the upper right, you see the closed loop automation. So being able to plan, design, implement, operate, and optimize. And all of the boxes are color coded. I'm not going to go into this in more detail, but there will be a follow-up session that you will be able to consume each of these elements in much more detail. But what I want you to take away here is our ability to provide real-time insights to our customers allows them the ability to not only think about monetization of new capabilities to their existing customers, but in real time, think about how they can see what the performance is and what the scale is of the infrastructure relative to the new white space opportunities that they can pursue, and be able to think about and collaborate around what offers they can bring into the market in real time. And we've never had that capability before. And going forward, this combined with the building blocks that I talked about earlier are probably going to be some of the most differentiating elements of the Cisco offer that we're going to be able to deliver to our customers in the marketplace. So as the industry continues to transform, and you're hearing that as a major theme as I go through the conversation today, the network architecture is not only changing, but it has to change. And our ability to further simplify the building blocks that we drive into the marketplace and give our customers is more critical than ever. The technology is rapidly changing, and our ability to not only embrace that change, but to have silicon that can not only react, but proactively deliver a wide variety of service capabilities is not only critical, but it's table stakes for our success. And the operational impact as we continue to make these architectural changes and think about how we can provide simplified experiences to our customers that are not only simple, but simple in the context of rich capabilities in a much more consumable form is not only critical, but it's going to drive how not only we lead the industry going forward, but how our customers are going to be able to provide differentiated offers to their end users into the marketplace. iOS XR 7 is one of the most exciting software releases that we've ever deployed in the XR family. And what's really exciting about it is it's a platform for not only physical and virtual, but it's a platform focused on elasticity. So being able to scale up and scale down, being able to drive that on Cisco hardware, third-party hardware, drive that on x86 server or compute machines, and doing that in a cost-optimized, very, very dense context with all of the carrier-grade capabilities. And not only that, having unprecedented levels of programmability that we're delivering into the marketplace for our service provider customers to take advantage of. And some of that programmability is really outlined here. We've typically focused on just providing management config level APIs to northbound systems, like your typical OSS and BSS systems. We are now taking the automation and programmability 3 additional layers deeper, from being able to program at a service level, being able to program at a data plane forwarding level, and last, being able to program into OCP qualified or compliant hardware. And so more than ever before, when we talk about programmability and APIs, we're not only talking about one layer, we're talking about multiple layers of capabilities that we are giving to our customers that is richer than anyone else has in the marketplace today. And when you think about the breadth of systems that we've deployed, it's over 115,000 and continues to accelerate and grow. And this portfolio not only excites me, but excites our customers because it gives our customers the most diverse set of deployment capabilities as they think about not only ramifications of cost and economics, the rich set of services that they want to offer in different places of the infrastructure, whether it's in the core or the metro or the access. And this diverse set of choice is really what's going to continue to set us apart in the marketplace. So in summary, number one, the industry is changing at just an unprecedented rate. I'm excited about that. And I think our ability to help our customers embrace that and be able to give them unique, disruptive technology building blocks that allow them to really drive a theme around modernization, which you're going to hear a lot in almost every single engagement that you get into. And number three, the ability to provide profitable revenue streams. So the ability for us to drive a conversation with our customers that solely talks about how they can go out into the marketplace and drive new capabilities and drive new revenue streams to complement what they have in the portfolio today is something that we not only need to drive, but it's going to be table stakes for our success in the future. And with a lot of the advent of how our service provider customers, end users are consuming cloud-based services and seeing